is it that every time I discover a new lyricist in my town, they're so pompous and cocky, bragging about their fucking track record like it's supposed to impress me? Shit, then after 16 parts fly out of me, they start shaking like a snitch at a gangster party. Look man, you got 800 tracks, and your closest homies of 20 years can't even name 3 bangers you waxed. It's time to find a new hobby and leave the rap game. Go ahead and leave it in the hands of somebody capable at least. Fuck. These prideful rivals ride bullets, suicidal tendencies, liable to die of all kinds of chemical dependencies. Pretend to be attentive at least, as opposed to being diminished amidst the misery like my foes do. These prideful rivals ride bullets, suicidal tendencies, liable to die of all kinds of chemical dependencies. Pretend to be attentive at least, as opposed to being diminished amidst the misery like my foes do. I'm in disarray, wishing I could drift away or switch the game's lanes and enlist in a different way. But I can't lift the pain that I hid away with my pit of rage. Get down and be rewound and have your blood bound on the floor. Mentality of a battalion around the crown of thorns. You ain't possibly stopping this, it's preposterous. I'm the boss of this fish pond bitch. Get lost or be crossed off the list permanently. If you're concerned with resisting death, I suggest you don't say a word on the beat. Hang on to your breath before you pass out. What, need more? Would I arrange veins harder than a trap house screen door? Keep the complaints to yourself, or else you need to seek help to live through this. As eminence as wisdom's been implemented into volumes of knowledge, risen into a position of gifted pimping with unlimited vision, given to a system when y'all start assaulting. These prideful rivals ride bullets, suicidal tendencies, liable to die of all kinds of chemical dependencies. Pretend to be attentive at least, as opposed to being diminished amidst the misery like my foes do. Couldn't ever be found resounding around you clowns too long. Shouldn't ever be proud of how you sound, it's downright wrong. I'm on a constant rise, way beyond the slop you write. Vault of falsified walls of lies, stalling and falling behind. Stop trying every time you try and drop a rhyme. My mind rots from inside. I'm the big bad wolf, huffing and puffing until I blow the whole town down, roof by roof. Just admit the fact that you're nothing, bluffing your little show when I'm not around to chew through you. Tell me now, how's your stomach from the sudden plumbing, the blood rushing? I'm bum rushing, you player. Trust me, I'm crushing when I'm summoned. Bound to see you can't amount to me, even if I dumped it down to allow your lousy nouns and verbs to come out and emerge with me. From down in the dirt, my profound sounds heard louder than yours without even a word so rehearsed. I dismember members with tremors unheard. Listen, bitch, sit down on the curb right now while my astounding verses pound these nerves that heard the sound. No doubt about it, he serves ounces and pounds of hurt, trouncing round without being heard. Sneaky as the hamburglar, so hand over your hamburger, bitch. These prideful rivals ride bullets, suicidal tendencies, liable to die of all kinds of chemical dependencies. Pretend to be attentive at least, as opposed to being diminished amidst the misery like my foes do. Don't take offense with the administrator of intensively perpetuated pent-up hatred. The pin-up players spinning sinister ways to play you and fade away all hatreds that remain in my space. These prideful rivals ride bullets, suicidal tendencies, liable to die of all kinds of chemical dependencies. Pretend to be attentive at least, as opposed to being diminished amidst the misery like my foes do. I can't grasp the fact that you have adapted whack attitudes, and the fact that you lack the tact to exude gratitude for the rappers you smashed through is proof that you didn't even craft the words that you've been rapping, fool. Plus I'm way past tolerating the emaciated state your face remains exonerating in conversation. Nothing you could say to alleviate or rejuvenate you from the noose that hangs you. The juicy musical loogies I spray confuses lame dudes and complacently abuses their brains too. See now, I know I'm not the greatest rapper, and I know I'm probably never gonna be. But at least I can chew the food I put in my own fucking mouth. Reconsider your options and stay humble. Don't flex like you're better than others. Cause if you can't get better than yourself, you're already dead to the game. Rest in the flesh with the insects, cause your motherfuckers bug us. DaVinci, aka the high water fly swatter slaughterhouse. Fuck y'all, I'm out.